Good morning, friends. This is Jeff Arcos. Welcome again to the daily webinar. Today we are Friday, 2nd of August 2019. Reminder this webinar is not meant to be a financial advice. This is only an education presentation. Please consider term and condition before you continue, saying when you're receiving this recording. As well, thank God for another end to my life and I pray His blessings today. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so we're back again here. Ready for another date, and what a week, isn't it? We thought it's gonna be a very sort of easy, slow week before the non-farm payroll, but my goodness, what a moves in the market they are. Okay, let's go quickly. We need to review what we have done this week, things that is getting there. So there we are. That's happened tonight. So 10:30. Normally I don't like much, and after that everything is very quiet. All right, so where is my glasses? Is a good question. Just gonna grab my binoculars. So there we are. All right, so yesterday this Australian yen was just continue going short. So the only thing is, you can do is just put the E8 to work, and that's it, and let the whatever is happen after that. We don't have retracement. We know that the trend is completely break. And if you invest in 20 pips to get 200 pips, my God, what else we can do, isn't there? So yeah, so that's uh quite good. Pound yen is in here. Um, got to stop out, but then re-enter it again, and there it is. So it's going now in the direction. Canadian yen, what a beautiful there, you know. Excuse me. I better get my tablets. It's been a little bit cold this morning. I should put my jumper. It's a little bit raining and cold, unusual. But let me put my jumper. I still forget it that I'm not Superman anymore, so we need to do that. So, how many of you reckon that by identifying 1, 2, and 3, um, strategies, it just make very easy, very sort of kind of, knowing where you are, what you're doing, and all of this, I think is a good idea. We targeting, big moves. We enter into this kind of trade. So that was yeah, from whatever it was. So the market is just nearly getting to the target. Hopefully, I'll be looking very close before London time whether I'm going to modify the New Zealand yen. Go again from whatever move. So right over here, it was a pullback. Market breaks. Uh, very good. 150 pips. So for the week, US yen, we were looking to go long, somewhere over there, and that it is. 30 pips is gone, so that's fine. Now I'm looking to go short. That's the strike number 1, which is a weekly trend line, daily breakout, and monthly shopping levels. That's definitely is a monthly shopping levels. We'll see. It's been difficult, so yeah, nothing more that we can do. It's just playing one day at a time, and don't expect to be right all the time. That's something that um, the market is the market. At the end of the day, this is what it is. And the euro yen was a different story. The market after the big move that it was in that date over here. Beautiful retrace to the midpoint, got the trade, and another 150 pips. So I think that should be shut down for the week. with the Swiss swing, we were looking right over here. So that's the previous day. It was a setup, which was the number 2, which is the weekly candle close strength, and there it is. So the market came over there, got the break, 30 minutes. Now, yeah, that's a nice target anyway. So we'll see how we're going with that. Now we move into the Australia group. We done the yen group, the Australian group. Now, the whole week is being just is going up, 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 and just now it breaks. So I don't know. I got at only 20 pips in this one to the midpoint. I will not risk the breakout. So and then look tonight. If by tonight, um, I might cancel this trade and not let it run. Australia US has been just continue. From we took the same break over there, and wow, if you follow the daily highs, this is a completely different story. So got a new entry, very small stop loss. I think we are could be exhausted. That's an amazing move by the Australia. And when the move start on strike number 1, there we are. Pound Australia, definitely we're leaving for the next week. See what happened. Pound US, yesterday got a new entry right over there, and that's my smallest stop loss. We'll see. It's been fantastic move. So see, pound New Zealand, the same thing. When it's nothing, it's nothing. We just leave it alone and walk away. Pound Canadian, what a beautiful setup it's been, but I haven't tried that one there. US Swiss. Now the US Swiss, yesterday we were looking to go long, so the long never actually happened. But then came at I was close to 11 o'clock at night time, and I saw the market moving, and especially with this resistance. So I decide that I say, yeah, now this is quite good move in the market, and yeah, I decide to try. But here it is another one. Would be that one or that one, 15 pips maximum. But that's a nice opportunity on the weekly retracement. We are sort of consider that if you're looking from here, this is the last break from there. So this right over here is where we're looking opportunities, right over here opportunities, and right over there an opportunity. So that's why, yeah, keep looking that way. And there we are. So that was the first one, second one, and now we added the third one over there. Unfortunately, we are Friday, and with the non-farm payroll, things can happen. So I only have one order. So if this one doesn't succeed there, that's it. But because I already got that one from yesterday in a beautiful ABC scenario, it got triggered and then it is running. Euro Canadian, well, it's inside of everything, and that's the weekly trend line. It looks like to me that maybe, yeah, next Monday we will see some kind of breaks. We got some kind of support, and we'll see what happens. US Canadian. So got the buy. Market is just doing not really much. Still a nice ABC. Let's try a weekly candle close technique and let that one running from there. So we'll see. Euro New Zealand, what a beautiful move from the first strategy. And yeah, so this one, got to be a bit careful with that one. New Zealand US. And this break the New Zealand US has, I was not looking to go long, so the short got activated, and now possibilities are there on another interesting what it is. Euro US, wow, it's struggle to go anywhere. We got that sort of kind of, that's a very strong support line, and the weekly finish quite strong to tell. So maybe tonight we'll see how strong is this tail over there. Time will tell us. All right, the dollar. I find this monthly line quite intrigued. The market, if we're looking um, buy when everybody sells, sell when everybody buys. So this is would be a sell when everybody buys. Now, what it caught my attention is the candle. That candle, it is a reversal candle, isn't it? So after such a big run, could be a retracement only. So that's what actually, and here now what we have over here is the price has closed below to the midline. The trend color has changed from green to red, and the Donche has changed. We got the index meter with -7, so it's not a great number. So that could be just a retracement, mainly the reversal. But I want to take the risk, especially with non-farm payroll, and this is my risk net. Now my target will be in the GC candle, where the target, because we're trading against the trend. This very easy can make an ABC and then continue for that. But that's the opportunity today. As long my risk is acceptable, I think that we can take that one there. Now with gold, we've been trading long and short, long and short, long and short, and suddenly, it's been a bit crazy. Now the dollar wants to come down, so gold wants to go up, and this is a huge engulfing day. So that has engulfed a lot of bars that day alone. So anyway, so that got a buy limit over there with the stop loss below to the midline, midpoint of the day. That's the strategy number 3 because the market is retracing in this week and it has found a level of support over there. So we'll see what happened with that. With oil the same, so I went longs over there, close over here. Yesterday I should have been looking that, but I didn't, unfortunately, because here it was a quite nice shifting of strength through the day, and I forgot to look this one anyway. And we did have an ABC over here. All right, so that was a beautiful ABC right in that little candle over here. I don't know if anyone got that oil or anyone trades oil. But and this was the number 3 strategies on the retracement. I say we only can trade one day, one day at a time, and that's it. So here we got the sell stop or sell limit. Be watching tonight which one eliminate, and that's the target of the Fibonacci move. So we'll see. S&P 500, what is this line is telling us over there? It's telling us is a possible resistance, and at the moment last week it was telling us it's going long. So, but we got our weekly trendline breakout, which is the strike number 1, the daily break, and yeah, just put it at a sell touch. Stop loss over here. Now the stop loss is on a break even. I'm maybe waiting for an ABC here before I do the target. Another thing as well I can do is get a target maybe somewhere over there. And yeah, that is that's a crucial move. That's definitely a move. There is no like all these days, and this is where it's moving. Australian 200 the same. It's just an isolated strong place. Could be just a retracement, but I could not resist the idea of where I am here. So the candle is, the price is below to the midline. Um, the color trend has changed and the Donchen as well is changing. So we got 2 days break, and yeah, so that was, I believe it's just the weekly trend line daily breakout strategy, so which is the number one. And because it's coming down, I will be looking at target somewhere over there, very close, because yeah, this one can be just a retracement at the end of the day. The Dash was presented and again 2 weeks down, 1 week up. The market find once over here, now twice over there, and the same thing. I just went up. So tonight I will move my stop loss closer, and with a target somewhere over here from this move over there. So that's the German 30, the UK 100. Weekly trend line, daily breakout. The market comes over here, beautiful shifting of strength, and he finds his move from there. Japanese market, weekly trend line, daily breakout, monthly shopping level. Could it size? Could we say that? And that's definitely previous month. So and that's what is running. So as we can see, the strategy works for everything. The only difference, we don't have index meter here and the indexes, so gold, um, oil, and as well with the crypto there. So that's Bitcoin yesterday. So there it is, the move. How do we knew that this is going to happen? Now, what is interesting is that we are at the end of the week, and that's it. The monthly is down, and the week is up. So have you invested in Bitcoin? Yes or no? Anyone? Not yet? There's many ways that you can buy Bitcoin. Actually, Richard is very good. He has a lot of sites, Australia sites that they to buy Bitcoin at the moment. But I believe that's a big signal. Remember, I was talking all this month. I'm waiting for one month to come down, and then from there 1 week up. I believe that just by looking month down, week up, I think there is IG Market is the only one that's currency options, isn't it, Rita? Because it's nice the trend line breakout. Definitely, it is. It is nice, but if we're looking just that, the monthly down, the weekly up, and we put options, IG options, yeah. When you don't worry about your stop loss, your premium is there, we've expired for a week or 2 weeks. That could have incredible. I think IG is the only broker that does options, isn't it? Because right now we can, write a call, and even today, when you see that, you say, "Yep, the weekly is there," and then come back later. So we'll see that one there anyway. So that's another one. Monthly down, weekly is finished strong. So everything looks with Ethereum as well is going up. So, and there we are. So monthly down, weekly up. And even if you would have purchased in this week over there, look now, that's what I mean. It's now break up, and there we are. That's good stuff, my friends. That's all I can say. So let's, before we finish, I just want to review that, which one is this I want to do? Oh, and these ones, by the way, what I have over here is so when we come into the weekly, for example, that's the New Zealand, it was the top. So when I come over here, I want to look the New Zealand group. and then according to the group, according to these numbers over there, sorry, not the numbers, the list over there, I set up New Zealand US, Euro New Zealand, Pound New Zealand, and New Zealand Yen. So that's the thing. So in here, what I'm looking, okay, here I did have my first signal to go long, and that's what I did. So I'm looking specific for ABCs from there. Get the entry, move the stop loss to the previous week, and that's it. So now the market is moving opposite direction, and now I can say that I'm here. All right. So that's um that's that's where Euro New Zealand. Same thing. I was looking from here to there. The market retraced. I'm looking for opportunity to go short. The opportunity never happened. So therefore now I just so this is I do once a week. This is what I have over there now. So I've got a monthly trend line with a weekly breakout, and that's it. That's um that, that's a very nice way as well to follow the market. So and in this case, this one is being quite good. So what we see over there, market breaks, weekly up, down, weekly up, down, weekly up, down. So in that way, I'm not getting lost. So here, weekly came down, looking for go long. Here I'm looking to go long, but in this case now the market is just going crazy the other direction. And there we are. Monthly trend line, weekly breakout, and that was the other thing as well. We can do the same way we do with the weekly, we can do with the monthly there. All right, so what I want to do here at the moment is we are at the beginning of the month. So what I'm going to be placing there. So that's the monthly, that's the weekly. All right, so Euro US. So we're looking, first of all, let's look the dollar. So when we see the dollar, and actually, so when we see the dollar did have a pullback over there, which was the pullback was somewhere over here, and yeah, so market breaks. So what you try to look over here is that right at the bottom of the monthly, looking for whether it is the weekly trend line breakout or the weekly candle close. So that's the idea of that one there. So far we just maybe got a little retracement, that's all, but it's going very, very strong. Euro US. So right over here, we did have a beautiful setup for continue going long, going short. So at the moment, with the Euro US, we just got a break on the way down. Any pullback would be welcome to continue with the run from here. It's been horrific through long period of times, and hopefully things improving with that. The pound, it was, I guess, that month over there, which is the beginning of July. So we're looking the beginning of July. It was there. It's there. That was the beginning of July. So, so yeah, it's just quite incredible that you got months down, week up, and month down, month up, but the weekly is here down. And look at the beginning of such a beautiful trend. You want to add a new position? That's exactly the week they need to be doing, and that is running. Very simple, very there. So 3, 4 months down, 1 month up, and that it is. So we're looking for one a week down, so which will be there. Maybe it's a loss, but then here we could use in the weekly trend line breakout or that week over there. So that's it. So if we don't want to try the trend line breakout because sometimes it can, stop us over there, the weekly match the month over there. So that's July, and the beginning of the 28 is when things has running and now can go very much. 4 months down, 1 month up, and right over there, there it is. That's the beginning of July because the next week is the 7th. So the 1 week later, we were looking to go short according to what we see over there, but nothing happened. And this week, the last week of July, it was the week that triggers the trade, and now possible is running. US Canadian, we got the month up. So we got the break, we got the month up, and now here is waiting for, if we're gonna have a week down, so that will be the week to moves on the way down. So I'm looking now for where possible will come. That's definitely a level to be upset. And yeah, so here as well, I could have the weekly trend lines. So, but by having this weight, you just, yeah, you know what you're expecting, and you trading, from there. So, US Swiss, same thing, and there is this week. Now that's a beautiful setup. So you see, in this one, you're looking completely different. So we got the break, we got the month up, and that week fell, but this new week could be a quite good break. Okay, so that's, and for options, here's when you can come and say, yep, I look this one, I don't have time like Jeff does, so I'm just gonna write a call, right? You put in the price where you want it, maybe below to that weekly, and that's it, and leave it over there. Is that bad idea? What do you reckon, Helen? So that's another one here. So and this is just definitely today. We got the daily trend line breakout, the weekly trend line breakout. The monthly is up, but when we're looking over there, this is the break. If we're looking, so there we are, and that week is telling us everything over there. What a setup, sir. Now this is, these kind of trades are actually, long-term trades that you're looking. So if for some reason there'll be moments that you don't want to, just trade everything that you see. This one definitely will filter a lot of trades, a lot of exciting and emotion into the market. But it's a very simple draw and trend lines. This is the month, this is the month, and this is the month, and you can just trade with easiness there. Okay, so that's there. S&P 500, yeah, it's just coming so heavy down over there. All right, so let's So you can do this work like that, just coming over there and what like at the moment we see the Canadian Swiss and yen has the opportunity. So the main thing is right over there. You need to come. This is the beginning. That's exactly where they are. So the monthly is up, and you're wearing 1 week down, and we can use in the 4 hours there. Put the number 30 into that, and that's it. And move away. How many would like that idea like that? Anyone interesting? What do you reckon there? Looked up, for example, the same thing. We got the break, we got the month up, and that's where we are in Bitcoin right now. So that's what I say. Look, you will not regret it just if you put in $20, $50, $100, whatever dollar is there, because and when you do the cryptocurrency, you do like a sort of kind of option. You buy the asset from that, and that's it. And then from there, leave it there, and the chances of winning is looking incredible. Look that one there. You see, once you got this, you know what you're looking. Okay, I'm looking for even the we're using the stride number one. You try that, and that's it. Oh, Helen is not here. I keep mentioning Helen name, and Helen is on holiday. I have a friend Lawrence that actually he did 35% of his account in his Selman Super Fund that he actually decided to take off today and went with his family for a trip. So good on you for him. But don't you see that here, that when the opportunities are showing up, you're really gonna get quite good, good prices, even if that alone, monthly up, weekly down, trigger the thing. That's how simple can be. Look that one there. That's perfect where we want to see it, isn't it? So the monthly was up, and then just follow when the weekly is down, and and that's it. That could summarize, as you see the three strategies that we have not necessarily has to be applied for the weekly. We can come over here and say, all right, so here I'm looking over there. So if we're looking for a sample that way, and we say here this is the monthly. So the strategy number one with the monthly, why is not moving? Oh yeah, it's moving. The three strategies that we have, let's apply instead of the weekly, we're gonna apply for the monthly, all right? So let's imagine that. Are you happy with it? So you are not a weekly trader anymore, so you are a monthly trader. And we can use exactly the same thing as we're using with the other there. So what we're looking over here always is we say we look in the highs and the lows, not anymore of the weekly, but on the monthly. Then we come here, and there we are. Whether it's that week or the other week. Hmm? How strong is those moves over there? All right, so that's the strategy number one. Now, strategy number three, number two could be there, you know, or even that could be sort of pullback. Could be the two and the three together over there, and there we add another move. How good is that? So now you're trading directly the weekly against that this one over there. Look for example, and now if I put my mouse over there, what strategy is that one there? Okay, let's do a little bit of playing today. You have to be quick. So what number strategy it is? One, Richard say? No, one, two, or three. That's all I want to know. You should know by now. What strategy is that? Kojo say one, Richard say one, Rita say one, David say one. And I don't know if you have looked the PowerPoint or not. So let's review whether you are right or not. Oh my goodness. So the number one, it says that monthly time frames, drawing trend lines, wait for the daily breakout, and test the break. So if that is true, and we say it over here, you know, this is my trend lines right over there, which doesn't make a sense at all. So that would be, so it's not that one there. So what strategy is this one? Anyone? That's right, Rita. That's the number three, which is the monthly pullback on a run up. First week. My goodness, my friend, this is very, very scary, if you want to say that way. Very, very scary, this stuff. 1100 pips there. Who is after that? Now, what strategy is, what number is this one here? What number is that one there? That is the number one. All right. So simple like that. You always remember that number one always is going to be directly guided by the breakout, and tell you that is going to be quite amazing there. Now, when we're looking, what strategy is that one there? You have to be quick. Put your finger in the keyboards and just say this is the number two, which is the monthly candle close strength, because we have an ABC. Listen, you got that one there? What strategy is that one? What is the rest? Are you sleeping or boring you there in the other side? No, wrong Kojo, wrong Rita. That's the number two, which is the monthly candle clone strength. What strategy is this one? You need to watch the PowerPoint again, Richa. Richa. Now, nobody knows about this one. What strategy is that one there? It's not the number one, it's not the number two, and it's not the number three. Who wants to argue with me? They say 3. Remember, this is a short. So if you say the number two should be there, isn't it? Because the market has come back, and do. But that one there, maybe we can see that if we draw that one over there, that could be matched, to the monthlies trend lines, and we got a weekly breakout, which will be the number one. All right. So that's why once you know the difference between these strategies, and look, every the one is beautiful. I like the number one because yeah, when they have the breaks like this one, for example, that's for me is number two. Why? Because this monthly is up and this week is down. And the moves is phenomenal. I think with the daily, we are begging for pips. We become beggars. With this one, we get the big taka over here. What do you reckon, Rit? You know, what is strategy number is that one there? Quick, quick. Press 1, 2, or 3. Huh? Kojo say number 1, and that's wrong. Richard say number 2, that's wrong. So the one is left is number 3. All right, seems like you haven't do your homework. Monday will repeat this lesson. All right. So therefore, let's review that again. So the number 1 always is gonna be monthly time frame support and resistance trend lines, and then we draw the we can do here, draw line trend lines in the weeklies and on the monthly highs and lows. So draw trend lines in the monthly highs and low. Wait for the weekly trend line breakout, and then text it. Then we can text it actually with the index meter. That we can. This is a step, like a bit down. But if we go one up, and we said we're still looking monthly time frame support or resistance, that's definitely the case that we have to be doing. But instead of drawing the trend lines weekly, we're gonna draw the monthly trend lines, and then we wait for the weekly breakout, and then we come with the weekly index. I mean, I'm gonna work in that one there, because like I said, this one you only need to shift in the time frames up here, monthly, weekly, and weekly index meter. And that, my God, can be, especially using the 3 strategies that we have, that is going to be scary. And then, of course, using the EA, Dave. That's no, now for this one, the best time frame would be the 4 hours. That's definitely is the case. And from that moment, there we are. So in this case, it's just the weekly. So that's a monthly shipping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakout, strategy number 1. So that's what you have to do there, and that's the trade. Monthly shipping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakout, strategy number 1, and index meter. Monthly shipping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakouts, index meter, strategy number 1. Monthly shipping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakout, index meter, and there we are. All right, so you can't get lost with the strategy number 1. Is there. Monthly shipping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakout, index meter is strategy number 1. Monthly shipping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakouts, index meter, and there we are. It's not that bad, huh? Monthly shipping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakouts, index meter, and there we are. Monthly shipping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakouts, index meter, and there we are. Monthly shipping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakout. You see in the other one, we're still using monthly shipping levels, monthly trend lines, weekly breakout, weekly index meter. I'm gonna play with that one there, because definitely tell you, then I can retire it from maybe a few months to go to Ecuador, see my mom. And that strategy that we were looking, how often you have to work in that? And the one we were looking monthly and weekly. How often you have to come? No idea? Once a week, exactly. Once a week. That's all you have to come. Even Saturday, you can do your work. You can program the EA on Saturday. No, even Monday, you need to come. That would be too boring, isn't it? But at least you will not listen my boring voice after so many years. Then you will have a break. Somebody one day said to me, has the guts to say to me, Jeff, look, when I want to sleep, I just put your videos because your voice makes me sleep. I said, really? All right, so monthly shipping labels, weekly trend lines, daily breakouts, and bam. monthly shopping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakouts, index meta is triad number 1. Nice, we have another slice here. Monthly shopping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakout, index meta, and that's the trade. Bam, 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 bam. How good is that? Monthly shopping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakout, index meta, 24, 24, 24, 24, and there we are. Right from there. And that's when with the EA now, David. All right. Would you be complaining about that? No, isn't it? Monthly shopping levels, weekly trend lines, daily breakouts, index meta, and there we are. How hard is that? Anyone? No? Is that too difficult? Huh? Monthly shopping levels, weekly trend line, daily breakout, index meta, and there we are. Who is in this game today? What I reckon, Dave? Huh? Look, the strategy number 1 alone, without the number 2 and the number 3, are just great. I believe the number 2 could be just add positions. The number 3 could be add positions only. But the 1 is, it's very, very incredible. Now the number 2, it is monthly time frames, weekly candle close direction. So now we don't look trend lines. So we only look in the candle close directions. We're waiting for the weekly index meta and the weekly watch list. So we get the best ones that we have. Daily candle close retracement. So, and we're waiting for the daily index strength meta. And then we have, okay, we know that the market reacted in the monthly shopping levels with a weekly trend line, weekly trend line, weekly trend line, weekly trend line, weekly trend line. And that it is. We're waiting for the ABC. So in this we're not trading anymore the weekly trend line breakout. We're trading now the ABC, which is now if we are in that position first, we can just add trades from there. ABC, weekly candle close direction. 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 And ABC, weekly candle close direction. ABC, weekly candle close direction. Weekly candle close direction. Weekly candle close direction. Another weekly candle close direction. That's the number 2. Who loves the number 2? If you're not that personality, say, oh no, the number 1 is too crazy. I can't handle that. Well, there's the number 2. Oh, sorry. And the last one, which is just 2019. So the stride number 1 born in 2015. The stride number 3 has born, or maybe I can swap it, isn't it? Maybe put in order in 2013. The weekly candle close is the stride in 2015. The daily candle close, yeah, I'm gonna change it that way, so I can mess up with your brains. So you can change in your PowerPoint as well and change it, the 1 for the 2 and the 2 for the 1. Okay, just to mess up a little bit. And the number 3, 2019 monthly time frames, trend line breakouts, weekly candle close retracements, daily candle close direction, the break, and the daily index meta. And there we are. So we got a beautiful breakout over there, the weekly pullback, and we're looking for the daily over there. The market breaks, weekly up, and that's the day. Market breaks weekly, so we're trading now against the weekly candle close in this case, but we're waiting for that daily magic candle over there. Here another one. Look at that. You see, if we trade in here the weekly candle close, we're gonna miss that one there. I believe the number 3, it is good too. I think all 3 are good. Don't you agree with me? And there we are. monthly trend line breakout, weekly, yeah, David, in the same account, you can try. You don't need three accounts for this. You just treat them as they go, and that's it. And that it is. Say it again. Monthly trend line breakout, weekly retracement, daily up, and bang. That's a huge moves, my friend. 2 weeks up. We're still looking, that nothing has changed over here. We're still looking that break over there. And that's the first opportunity over there, right when the index made a tellings. And that's it. That's the end. My friend, it's 50 minutes. What a week. It's very, very good what has happened. Rita said, all great stuff, Jeff. Fantastic week. You made it so easy. I put together for us. And with Richard, thank you for both of you, all the hard work. Like three, just little more than one and two, but all amazing. Thanks, thanks. Okay, my friends, take care of yourself, and we'll see you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully, I'm gonna go fishing at nighttime until the next day morning. Just put a mattress on the jetty and watch the skies. And thank God for this, because I tell you, everything I do by faith. I respect everyone's people's beliefs, but my life is a life of miracles and a lot of faith in everything I do. And I like to share. You know, I say to one friend, that I still going visit other people's stuff, going to webinars, pay things like that, because you never know when you learn something new. And everything that I have learned comes from everything that all these trees try to never see anywhere else. You're never gonna find the golden candle anywhere else on this planet, and I've been in everywhere else. All right, and and yeah, just glad to see this and yeah, teach people about this is very exciting for me. Okay, my friends, enjoy the weekend. We'll see you on Monday if God's will, if I'm still here. Otherwise, enjoy your weekend. Cheers and bye.